Hey, thanks so much for joining up to this 5-day mini course. I'm Helen Schwerst, a parent coach, life coach, and NLP practitioner. NLP stands for neuro, the brain, linguistic, the words we use, programming, the automatic responses that get set up within us. In my parent coaching practice, I teach parents how they can utilize some of the NLP practices to gain greater influence in their home with their children. Do you sometimes feel like your children aren't listening to you? Well, in this 5-day mini course, I will give you some of the tools that you need to greater your communication with your child. By the end of the 5 days, you will find that your children are more often listening to what you have to say and more often giving you the response that you desire. After some practice, that more often will become all the time. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started. So the first point in our 5-day mini course is the use of two very important words. You might not realize how important these two words are. Let me tell you. But and. Did you know that the word but is so powerful that it can actually cancel everything that you said before? Some people use the word but almost like They don't realize the impact that is having on their communication. So become really mindful about the use of the word but. Imagine this. I really love your new hairstyle, but does that person love your new hairstyle? No. The same goes when your child approaches you with the story they've just written. And you say, wow, great story, but you need to make your writing more neater. Or this writing is almost illegible. Well, your child has completely cancelled great story because of that word but. And all they're hearing now is the criticism. You know yourself in your own life. If there is somebody who is always criticizing you, you start to zone them out. You do it to protect yourself, and you have to. The same goes for your child. If all they're ever hearing from you is criticism, even if the praise came first, but you used that very important word but as a little joining word there in the middle of your sentence, well, you've just gone and erased your praise, and all they're hearing is the criticism, and they're going to start zoning you out. So my suggestion is that you replace the word but with the word and. The word and is equally as powerful. The word and causes the brain to stop just hearing and start listening. Whenever somebody uses the word and, you automatically start waiting for not what is going to come next. And what? What are you saying next? You want to hear that, and your child will too. So if you, using that same example, replaced with great story, and next time don't forget your capital letters and make your writing neater. Well, then your child has heard the praise. They've also heard the criticism, but it was constructive criticism, and you might be surprised that your child will actually take that on and will try and improve their handwriting. Will try and remember their capital letters, but remember, these are our children and we all have to learn, so it might take some time. My point is that whenever you use the word and, your child will fully listen to what you have to say. And when you use the word but, it'll cancel what came before. So but can also be used to your advantage. If you mindlessly looked at that story and said, this is illegible, I can't even read this, but then you remembered the power of the word but, you could completely save that situation. You could say, this is illegible, I can't even read this, but oh wow, great story. When you've done that, your child has cancelled where you mindlessly said, this is illegible, and you said something hurtful. And all they've heard is that mommy or daddy thinks this is a great story. So it can really be used to your advantage too. Just be really mindful of how and when you use those two very important words, but and.